Hello, John here with Pinpoint Digital. Today I wanted to create a video for you about how to get your first 30 landscaping customers for less than $100. So the first tactic that I'd recommend would be door knocking. So with this, you're basically going to find a neighborhood where you want to get clients in and just go door to door and knock on doors and talk to people, have conversations with them. Don't come off as salesy. Simply say, hey, I'm doing some work in the area and I just want to see if you needed any work done. Or, hey, I'm John and I just started a lawn care service. Do you need any work done? And then as you're talking with people, ask if they know anyone else in the neighborhood or have friends or family who might be interested in your services. And after you do a job, go knock on 10 doors in the neighborhood you're working in and just talk to people to see if they could use your service. You can also go to vistaprint.com and create some business cards. They have a free business card template that you can use, and for under $50 you can have 1,000 cards that you can leave behind with people when you're going door to door. But you can really do this for free without any actual print collateral, but having something to leave behind like a business card will be helpful. Another thing you can do with social media, you can create a free Facebook business page, and you can post pictures and get reviews on your Facebook page, post projects that you've done. You can also join local town groups. So each town, at least in the US, will have groups related to that town. So Plainville Talks or Plainville Talks 2, or people create these groups and they try to get people within the community to join these groups. And all these will have different rules for advertisers, but you can join these groups and post about the services that you're offering. I know several clients of mine who are landscapers who get business as a real result of just posting in these groups and following the rules about when to post. Now granted, there are a lot of groups where there's a lot of saturation in terms of landscaping and lawn care, but there still are a lot of groups where there isn't saturation, where you can get your name out there and get a good amount of business. You can also ask your friends and family who are in these groups to recommend you when people are looking for a landscaper. You can ask your clients who are members of these groups to mention your name when people ask for a recommendation within these groups. You can also use Nextdoor.com, which is a free website where people in a community will join and look for services and talk about things going on in their community. I saw a tactic from somebody else who does lawn care, and he basically posted about giving back to the community and doing 5 free cuts. He got a lot of positive feedback. He then posted a picture of one of the people that he helped with a free cut. He posted that picture and got lots of positive exposure. You want to be careful with this approach, just because you don't want it to seem like you're positioning yourself in a certain way and just trying to get attention. You want it to come off as genuine, so just be careful when you do that, because on social media people don't hold back, so you can get some negative attention depending on how you approach it. Another thing that I'd recommend doing is getting a Google business profile. You can create one for free at google.com/business. This profile also comes with a free Google business website, and you can optionally add on a custom domain for $12, or it can just be free under whatever your business name is, .business.site. You can also use a tool, software like squarespace.com, that lets you build out a full website that you're going to be able to choose from multiple templates. It's going to look a little more professional, or a lot more professional. But when you're just starting out, I would avoid the expense of a custom website. You can do a lot with just a regular business site. When you're trying to get up to those first 30 customers. I'd recommend building out a lot of content on your Google business profile. So pictures, lists of all your services, posts about your project, get reviews from any clients that you have. The Google business basically powers it determines who's going to appear in the Google Map Pack. So if you do a local search for like landscaper near me, it helps. That Google business profile is going to determine who appears on the first page of Google in the positions 1, 2, or 3 within that map, and who's going to appear in positions 4+ and are not going to be easily visible by searchers. And that Google business profile, part of it is the reviews that people leave you. So you want to get reviews as often, as frequently as possible, have a 5-star average rating, and just build up those reviews as much as you can, because that's one of the biggest determinations that Google uses, determining factors that Google uses to determine who it should rank in first position, second position, third position, and fourth and beyond. I would suggest making it a priority and part of your process to ask every customer for a review. Give them a reason when you ask them, say that you're trying to grow your business and it would really help you. Give them a direct link to make it as easy as possible. You'll find that people will say, yeah, I'll leave you a review, and then they won't leave you a review. So you might have to ask a few times through multiple channels. So you can ask in person, on your invoices, in follow-up conversations. But getting reviews is really, really important. And there's a lot of landscaping and lawn care businesses out there that their main source of lead generation is just by having a good Google business profile. So it's really, really important, and something that if you start when you're first starting out and you make that part of your process, you're going to be setting yourself up for a lot of success. Another thing that I'd recommend looking at is networking. So finding other non-competitive businesses and referring each other clients. So lawn fertilization companies, tree service companies, pool companies. These can all be great sources of leads, and you can tell them, I'll give you lead. I'll refer people to you if you can refer people to me, and it can be a great way to build up a good book of business. You can also talk with other landscapers and lawn care companies and see if there are opportunities for them to refer work, for them to refer work to you and for you to refer work to them when it's not a good fit or the location isn't in one of your desired areas. I'd also suggest visiting a local BNI. These are networking groups where people meet once a week, and they do charge a good amount for joining, but you can go visit a few meetings for free. You can talk about the services you offer. You can get in front of a bunch of business people who likely could use your services or know other people who could use your services. You can also offer to be a sub for those who can't make a meeting. So there's a lot of ways with BNI that you can kind of grow your network even without joining and paying the membership dues. There's some additional tactics I'd recommend. These are going to cost a little more money though. Leaving yard signs when you do work, leaving door hangers on the houses on the street after you do a job. It's going to be a lot more time efficient to just leave a door hanger than it is to knock on a house and have a conversation. Plus, if somebody's not home, you can leave them a door hanger. I'd also recommend USPS Every Door Direct Mail. It's a really cheap way to send direct marketing postcards, and you can use this to target a specific neighborhood or area or zip code or carrier route and increase your density in a specific neighborhood. I'd also recommend thinking outside of the box. So a client of mine started their landscaping business by standing outside of the train station in his suburban town. So he would stand there, give people a brochure as they got out of work, and try to build up his landscaping business that way. And he got a ton of clients, and it's what allowed him to start a 7-figure landscaping business. So I'm John Giacotta with Pinpoint Digital, and I do websites and provide marketing for landscapers and outdoor contractors. If you have anything that I can do to help you with your business, please don't hesitate to reach out. Happy to have a conversation with you and even give you a bunch of free advice on how you can scale up your landscaping business or lawn care business and get more customers.